Thank you for joining us. I'm Clara Benitez Cortez.
And I'm Andy Lascano. It has been nearly a week now since deadly flooding hit Central Texas.
Meanwhile, the search for victims continues and the death toll continues to climb. We'll have the latest from the disaster zone.
Here's what else is making news in your neighborhood.
I'm Tony Jaramillo on the south side, where this cafe with a personal connection to Kerrville is helping out in a big way.
A popular fishing spot could be impacted by a nearby groundwater desalination plant. I'm Michaela Chavez in Baffin Bay, telling you why some anglers are concerned their beloved bay could be at risk.
Well, the families and loved ones of 173 people still missing in Central Texas are getting heartbreaking news.
Search and rescue operations along the Guadalupe River have shifted to search and recovery. That means there's little hope that any of those missing people will be found alive. The death toll has climbed to 120, but there's no sign that the search is scaling back. In fact, search teams and heavy equipment continue pouring into the area along with hundreds of volunteers. They face a difficult and at times overwhelming task.
We are finding vehicles and RVs deep inside the debris that you can't even see from the outside. And so the challenges are there, they're real.
The search effort, massive. More than 2,000 local, state, and federal first responders are involved. Specially trained teams from 10 states also helping out, and teams from 2 more states are on the way.
And Kerrville residents, still numb with shock and grief, are finding solace through unity and prayer. Hundreds gathered in Kerrville's Tivy High School stadium last night to honor a beloved high school coach and his family who were lost in last Friday's floods. Coach Reese Sunker and his wife Paula were killed. Their 2 sons are still missing.
For Coach Reese Sunker, his wife Paula, and their 2 children, for what they meant to us personally as a part of Kerrville ISD and a part of our Hill Country family. We pray to the Lord.
Coach Reese Sunker was Tivy's High School's head boys soccer coach. We offer our prayers to his family and all the families who have suffered a loss in this tragedy. And prayers are just one way the victims of the Central Texas floods are being honored.
You may have noticed another gesture as you drove around the city today. State flags have been lowered to half-staff in remembrance of all those who lost their lives in this disaster. Governor Abbott has ordered that all Texas flags on state buildings or on state property to fly at half-staff until sunrise Monday, July 14th. Governor encouraging all residents, businesses, and other entities to fly their flags at half-staff as a mark of respect and remembrance.
Bella Roma Cafe is just one of many businesses helping out the Hill Country flood victims. But in this case, the owners have a personal motivation to help out. I'm Tony Jaramillo, your neighborhood news reporter on the south side, showing you just how this spot is helping.
The milk and giving the milk a little love, right?
Monica Mangiarulo owns Bella Roma Cafe on the south side. The cafe has become a donation point for diapers, baby supplies, hygiene items, non-perishable food, and more, all for flood victims in Central Texas. Several reasons motivated her to act, but one reason stood out above the rest.
It hit home and it hit hard. My son is about to head out to college to Kerrville. It's going to be home for him. And when I heard that, and especially all those young lives that were lost, there's really is it the very least thing that I can do.
Her son, Giancarlo, an incoming freshman on the soccer team, recalls seeing the tragedy unfold in videos from his coach.
I saw on the news on my feed, when I went on my phone. I'm in touch with our coach at Kerrville, my upcoming coach, and he sent us a video in the group chat saying, showing images of how it was.
Monica says the community's response has been overwhelming. In just one day, she filled a section of her store, and she had to borrow another suite to store the donations. Giancarlo said seeing the devastation at his future community was all it took to start pushing the word out.
These are our neighbors, fellow Texans, I believe that nowadays, we just need to help each other out, make the world a better place, and leave a mark.
Bella Roma Cafe will be taking donations until Saturday, June 12th at 12 p.m. On the south side, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Tony Jaramillo, KRIS 6 News.
Tony, thanks for that report. Some Coastal Bend residents are among the hundreds of volunteers who've traveled to Kerrville to help in any way they can. Mi Casa Home Health Agency partnered with members from the Church of the Overcomer in Alice to make more than 300 meals for residents in rural areas of Kerr County. South Texas Family Planning and Health from Corpus Christi also has volunteers in the disaster zone. They've been providing first aid to first responders.
It's amazing to see South Texas representing out here. A lot of people came to our aid when we had Harvey, so it's wonderful to give back.
Well, some of the group headed back home last night, but others plan to stay in the area a few more days or for as long as they're needed.
And the power of social media is helping fuel one local donation drive for flood victims. Calallen business owner Candy Cantu and her husband went on Facebook to ask for enough donations to fill a rental trailer and 2 box trucks. Their posts got a lot of attention. Even Toloso Midway IC got involved, offering to host the donation drive.
Robstown's around us, Calallen's around, Odom, Sinton, Corpus Christi. You guys just come out, show us some love. We got trucks to fill, and just help us out, and God bless.
Well, Cantu is asking for donations of drinks, personal hygiene products, bug spray, and diapers. Donations will be accepted at Toloso Midway High School on Friday from noon until 5 p.m. American Legion Post 99 in Kingsville is holding a donation drive on Friday. Post 99 is located at 2502 East Kennedy. They're asking for donations of non-perishable food, water, hygiene items, and cleaning supplies. You can also donate hard candies, protein bars, hydration packs, and snacks for first responders. The donation drive runs from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monetary donations will also be accepted. Everything that's collected will be taken to Kerrville on Saturday morning.
And yet another way you can help the Texas flooding relief effort, just scan the QR code you see right there on your screen to send your donations to the Scripps News Group and the Scripps Howard Fund. Or you can simply text flooding to 50155. Well, the storms we had yesterday are gone, but there's something else in the air today.
Meteorologist Stephanie Lauber joins us for a first look at the forecast. Stephanie?
Yeah, that's the power of Saharan dust, baby. We had a little extra oomph with our thunderstorm yesterday, but today it's helping to keep things dry across a large swath of Texas. Showing you the radar right now, including the hill country. They've stayed dry today for the most part, and that's been good, but there has been some rain out by the western parts of between Houston and Austin there, if we want to call it, around Brenham, Columbus, up toward Bryan. A few of those sparse little showers, what can make it past some of the dust that we've had. And locally in South Texas, not much for rain, just a couple of specks of dust getting picked up by the radar here. But if you want to find some showers, they're out over the Gulf or way down by the Rio Grande. So we're not likely to see much for rainfall over the next 36 to 48 hours because of the Saharan dust. And this has moved much more inland. So whereas we didn't see as thick of a plume as we were expecting, at least it has gone farther inland. That helps to kind of cut down on rain chances for our friends up in the hill country. But what's ahead in our forecast? I'll fill you in coming up.
We'll look forward to that. A person who stopped in Agua Dulce to use the bathroom at a county park makes a chilling discovery. That passerby found a man inside the bathroom dead from a gunshot wound. Happened about noon earlier today at Younts Park, not knowing if foul play was involved in the man's death. Investigators are also trying to identify the man.
I'm Michaela Chavez, your neighborhood news reporter in Baffin Bay. This area quickly gained attention from anglers across the region. Now, a groundwater desalination project plans to bring more drinking water in our area, but there's a catch. That process leaves behind waste, which officials say will go in here.
Where was the knowledge for the public? This is the first time I've ever heard of it. I'm a citizen of this community.
That was the scene Tuesday at the South Texas Water Authority Board meeting. South Texas Water Authority and Seven Seas Water entered a contract in August 2024 to build a desalination plant in Kingsville that would discharge 1 million gallons of waste a day in Baffin Bay and could increase to millions. The news shocked everyone in the room, including Kingsville Mayor Sam Fugate.
You were not transparent. I just found out about this today, and I'm the mayor. The city of Kingsville will not be a part of this.
Fishing guide Todd Wilson says dumping the waste in Baffin Bay has a domino effect. It starts with hurting marine life.
Who's going to come fish in a bay that is not producing fish?
If nobody goes to fish, it hurts jobs and the local economy.
It's impacting all the fishing guides and everybody else that make a living out here. It's just making it harder for them because the fishing's not as good as it used to be.
Wilson says the damage won't just stop in their beloved bay. He says the weather along the bay and coast will move the waste naturally to other bays.
We don't have environmental studies. They don't have permits. I don't know how you can sign a contract and not have all your ducks in a row.
Anglers telling me the agreement should have been voted on by the community.
We deserve to know. We have a right to all the public systems around here. And for them to just be going under the table to make more money when we're the one paying taxes out here the most, we're getting affected the most. And to me, none of that's right.
Adding that with how many people will be impacted, the next meeting will look even more packed than this.
I think they're going to need a football field to house as many people as we're going to get to go show up.
Anglers say they will keep speaking out. They plan to be at the Corpus Christi City Council meeting on July 15th. In Baffin Bay with your neighborhood news, I'm Michaela Chavez, Chris 6 News.
There are potholes, and then there's a monster hole that people living here on the west side have been dealing with for weeks. I'm Alexis Scott, and wait until you hear what happened when I started asking questions.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
A troublesome patch on Corpus Christi's west side has caused a lot of frustration for drivers. Neighbors tell me this huge pothole has been a daily obstacle. I'm Alexis Scott, your neighborhood news reporter, with how the city responded once I started digging into the whole story.
Yeah, at least 6.5 inches deep.
Julian Hernandez says he's been driving around this hole on Barretta Drive near Horn for weeks. Other neighbors saying they noticed it months ago. Hernandez told me street crews came out several times in the past, but he believes they're just putting a Band-Aid on a problem that required major surgery.
You have to play defensive driving to see if somebody's coming out in front of you, but also when you see this big old pothole, you don't realize how deep it is until you hit it.
It's a stretch of road that many drivers take daily, and it's easy to miss if you don't know it's there. But for neighbors who drive this route regularly, the problem isn't just the hole. Hernandez says it's the tax dollars spent to keep roads smooth, but they continue to have a rocky commute.
You can tell that there's been a patch over it, and then it all sunk, and then they haven't yet come out to replace it, or if they even care to check on it.
I reached out to the city's Public Works Department to get answers. They tell me it's not a pothole, but a utility cut. Their statement says, in part, another department maintains the road cuts until Public Works can schedule a permanent repair. However, due to recent rains, the temporary surface has deteriorated. Public Works plans to address this within the next 2 weeks, pending weather conditions. Well, it didn't take 2 weeks. This is what the hole looks like just a few hours after I started looking into the problem. I reached out to the city's Public Works Department to ask why this couldn't have been fixed any sooner. They tell me this is temporary. On Corpus Christi's west side, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Alexis Scott, Chris 6 News. Alexis, thank you. And the YWCA on Corona Drive abruptly closed its doors this morning after police responded to a disturbance. A statement from YWCA says this morning they got threatening phone calls from an unidentified person this morning. Police are investigating the threats, but officials with the organization decided to close today and tomorrow out of an abundance of caution. The statement goes on to say safety is their main priority, so they will reassess the situation before resuming regular hours on Saturday. We'll let you know on the air and online if there is any updates. And there's a scheduling change coming to one part of the city's weekly city council meetings.
Well, it has to do with the public comments portion of those meetings. Beginning Tuesday, July 15th, public comments will move from noon to 5:30 p.m. Council approved the time change at their June 10th meeting. Council members Carolyn Vaughn, Eric Cantu, and Sylvia Campos had asked that public comments be moved to accommodate folks who can't attend during their work hours. blood donations typically slow down during these summer months.
Now, an Alice business owner is offering a financial incentive to get more blood donations. We've got the details coming up later in the newscast.
Hey there, good evening to you. I'm meteorologist Stephanie Lauber. Did it feel any better today? The July day felt hot across the board for everybody, but in a different way. I'll explain what I'm talking about in a moment. But as far as Corpus Christi's almanac goes, we were right on the money for the afternoon high temperature. 93 degrees is typically what we expect for a day like today in July. And you know what? It only goes up from here. We're looking at warmer weather as we head on into next week, but the humidity plays a huge role into how hot it feels. And that's what I'm alluding to for tonight's forecast. We didn't see any rain today thanks to the Saharan dust in the air, but we are still behind $2.66 in the red for our rainfall budget. So hopefully as we draw closer to the second half of July, we'll have a little more rain in the forecast. But we can get a closer look at temperatures in your neighborhood thanks to the Chris 6 Neighborhood Weather Network. Looking at the south side here, where temperatures have fallen now to the middle to upper 80s. We're at 86 off Sandy Creek Townhomes, 85 off San Benito Drive, 87 off Garden Court. And we always like to hop across the Oso Creek, Southampton Drive there, reporting 85 for the temperature right now. So as we go through the next couple of days, we're going to notice more humidity coming back. But since we have the Saharan dust now, we can appreciate a bit of a difference in that humidity. About a mile above our heads is where that dust is, so it's making for some hazy skies. But here at the ground level, that wind direction is really influencing the humidity that we're feeling across certain neighborhoods. For instance, along the coast, where we get a little more of that onshore flow with a south to south-southeast wind, we're looking at temps that have been in those middle to upper 80s and feeling like the middle to upper 90s, finally starting to come back down, where inland, that south wind is a dry one for you. So our temperatures have been in the middle to upper 90s and feeling true to temperature, but the temperature's hot. So it kind of leveled the playing field for us no matter where you are. It has been quite the spicy afternoon here. And as we cool off tonight, I think you'll appreciate how the humidity kind of adjusts to this drier air mass here overnight. Our dew points closer to the coast are hanging out in the 70s, so that's oppressive humidity. But inland today, we've been looking at drier conditions, just muggy, not quite suffocating. But I think as we head into tonight and our temperatures come down, it's actually going to be pretty pleasant out there. We've seen a windy day. Those winds will be much lighter overnight, around 10 miles per hour. But look at the humidity. We tend to see it rebound overnight, but we're usually looking at this another notch up with percentages like 90%, 95% during the overnight for our relative humidity. We're only going to be in those low to middle 80s. So if you thought last night felt pretty comfortable outside, tonight is going to be pretty similar. So what if you're taking the pup for a walk? Our dog walking forecast stars, duos, birthday duos, Lily and Buster have a lot to celebrate. So as we go for a walk, should be a nice evening. As I mentioned, temperatures going to make their way back down to the lower 80s by the time we head into the midnight hour. A bit breezy out there, and with less humidity, it'll likely be feeling comfortable. But how long does the Saharan dust linger? Well, we didn't see as much Saharan dust as we expected, but it did extend farther inland, so that helps our friends up in the hill country doing very important work there. This is going to rotate north up the coast. There's some high pressure that's going to carry that away from us, so this will be gone by tomorrow midday. Won't be much haze in the sky at all, and it'll leave us dry. But I think another round of this dust is going to creep back into the forecast as we head into next Monday, so that will likely dry things out for us and make those temperatures soar as we head on into next week. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. One more hazy day, I think. The dust will likely linger as we head into the afternoon, but I can't rule out a stray shower on Saturday and lots of heat next week.
Well, you've heard us talk about the need for blood donations at the Coastal Bend Blood Center.
Now, a local business is stepping in to help out. Amara Garcia, owner of the Sculpting Spa in Alice, is offering a $50 discount if you show proof you donated blood. Garcia has received blood transfusions in the past, so she knows how crucial blood donations are. She also plans to host a blood drive at her business soon. We'll pass along that information once we get it.
And one more check of that forecast heading into tonight. Not going to feel too bad out there. With less humidity, these temperatures should feel a little more comfortable. Plus, there will still be that breeze from the south-southeast. So it's something that might make you want to go for a little evening walk tonight. Temperatures cool overnight to those middle 70s before it's all said and done. It'll be brief, but enjoyable nonetheless. And as we kick things off tomorrow morning, we'll still have some haze in the sky, but I think by about midday tomorrow, we'll see most of that Saharan dust move to our north and really won't make much impact on what we see outside at all. Still dry, high of 93 degrees on Saturday. Can't rule out a stray shower, though those rain chances are looking slimmer and slimmer. But next week, I think we might see another thin plume of that Saharan dust. Either way, temperatures are looking to be pretty hot, heading into the middle 90s before we say goodbye to that upcoming week. So if you're making plans this weekend, make sure to stay hydrated.
And that's all the time we have for now. Thank you so much for joining us.
We'll see you again at 10 with more news from your neighborhood. Have a good night.